What is up, guys? Today we're going to be talking about custom weapons in Sword Art Lycoris, and yeah, so before we get into it, I just want to say if you guys want more Sword Art content, more anime content in general, don't forget to hit that sub button. And yeah, so let's get to it. So this video in no way is confirming that you will have custom weapons in this game or anything. I just wanted to talk about what it would be like if the game was in, like what they could do if they were to put this into the game. It is an open world, so I would imagine you were able to buy your own weapons and maybe even smith your own weapons. If it's an open world, you gotta have stuff to do, and that's just easy stuff to put in for things to do in the open world. Now, out of all the weapons that they could do everyone's like canon weapons in the anime and stuff like that. And then there's also a mobile game, Sword Art Memory Defrag. Now, they have a lot of weapons in that game, and they're not even actual canon weapons. Like, they have a ton of like just created stuff that they made on their own, and they could actually probably steal some ideas from that game and put them into this game, and I think that would be really cool. And maybe even have certain levels for your weapons, which would make your weapons a little more unique or more advanced for your character to use, so that it's not like anyone can equip this weapon and it's just not unique at all. And another thing they could do is maybe add effects to your weapons, like maybe put a fire effect so then you can burn your opponents and they can take burn damage over time, or put a poison effect on your weapon, or maybe even ice effect. The effects that you can put on your weapons would make your weapon a lot more unique to use, would make everyone's play style at least a little bit different because of those effects, and it changed the way your opponents would have to play against you. And I don't know what they're called, but they're in GGO. Maybe they can add to those lightsaber things. I know they're not called lightsabers, but they kind of are lightsabers. I know they're only in GGO, but it would still be pretty cool to see that. I mean, it's a video game. It doesn't have to be 100% canon. Now, going back to Memory Defrag, there are a ton of different weapons in that game, and actually they kind of go from like your default sword. Like, say you pull a 6-star Kirito, his sword is actually gonna be really bad. It's gonna be some level 1-star sword, default sword, not his actual sword from the anime. I think that would be really cool to have that in the game. Like, when you first start in the game, like, your equipment is really trash, and as you progress, your equipment gets better and better, just like how Memory Defrag has it. Like, your 1-star sword is a piece of trash, but then you can have like a 3 or 4-star weapon. It's really good. The 1-star swords and just like the 1-star weapons in general in that game actually just look like pieces of trash. And then when you get the good weapons, like, they actually look cool and unique and stuff. So that would be pretty cool if they put that into the game. Not saying like they have to steal all Memory Defrag's weapon ideas and stuff, like they can create their own stuff, but Memory Defrag does have a lot of cool weapon designs and stuff, and I think that it's cool how they have a bunch of different types of weapons in that game, and think that it would be pretty cool for this game to have it too. So yeah, that is basically it for the video, guys. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments section down below. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.